America, welcome to sports. In layman's terms, I'm your guy Willie Soso, and to my left we have
CB franchise, what up, dude?
and to my right we have
TBD, watching the game, back at work.
and to her right we have
Hey,
Detroit's
issue.
own whip.
Detroit's
Whipping
own.
people ass here. Trust me. Bet on it. Lay it down. Take it to the bank.
Hold it down.
You know what it sounds like? It's like people just like push buttons and then he like whatever the button says, he says.
It really sounds like for no good goddamn reason he just turned and issued every 1970s blaxploitation soundbite he could
You out
think
here
of.
jiving,
Just say job turkey, why yet?
Not yet.
but it's close.
Show just started, America. Nonetheless,
No guts, no glory.
you know how we do what we do and where we do it from. Being to you from our favorite watering hole, Snooker's Pool and Pub in Livonia, Michigan. Coming to you with no coach speak, no media spin, just some folks at the bar with the drinks, talking sports, just like you, sucker. Let's get on into it. Our Detroit Lions are back in first place where they belong.
Where they belong.
Convincing 44 to
Don't you
22.
take no points off of them.
Oh, did he call glass on that shot? I don't know.
44 to 22 win over the Washington Commanders. As expected, we knew that they were going to whoop that ass. I didn't know it was going to be like that, but we knew they were going to whoop
I'll
that
say
ass.
this: when we do know, they end up
Well, hey, that's
in the
football.
games they supposed to lose. They end up. Need I bring in Baltimore?
That's football.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Apropos, man.
Do you guys remember when you first noticed that Dan Campbell was calling plays? Do you remember where you were?
I do.
Cause I don't know nothing about it. And all of a sudden I was watching, I was like,
We had this reader on like
yeah,
that.
I'm like, when did this start?
Well, let's ask a question. Is John Morton a lame duck OC at this point? Is he on his way out the door? Or is it, as Dan Campbell said it, sort of kind of coaching by committee? Do we really believe that?
If there's a way you say you're fired without saying you're fired, that just happened. Because I think everybody's going to support John Morton to the end of the season, and then John Morton's going to be gone. There's no way that he's going to come back, to be the offensive coordinator.
Saying what you just said, it's coached by committee right now. Then
I think that's part of the say he's fired, not saying he's fired.
Is that coach speak?
Yeah.
I
don't think he's fired.
I don't think he's fired.
But I don't think he's going to come back and call plays. I'm not saying he's fired, but I'm saying he'll probably be.
I wouldn't be surprised if he
won't be-
started calling plays when we get to the brink that we need to, because what I really think what's being done right now, you know how sometimes it's like I'm setting the tempo. This is what I want, because yes, he is the head coach. Maybe if you see the design of the team, because you are a first-year offensive coach and all that stuff, so maybe this is a tutelage going on right now.
I see where you're going with that, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I can't even say that.
And
Can't be a tutelage because you
it's
with that
first
guy
time
every
either.
day in practice. Can't be a tutelage.
No, and it's
He
not
knows you want.
and it's not his first time ever being offensive
I
coordinator.
didn't say ever. I'm just saying with this team, if you're trying, because sometimes those traditional
valid
old
point.
school ways, I get what you're saying. I'm not taking away from your talent and what your eye is. However, I vision this for my team, and especially if you're coming off the heels of, this was the Ben Johnson of it all. But even if you don't acknowledge that you're listening, people hear stuff and read stuff that they see. So what I think what happened is when you're not using all the weapons that we have, maybe he was like this, let me shake some things up. One, because at one point we were starting to go, I don't want to be dramatic. I'm not going to say we went back to the old school Lions way, but at one point we were becoming a tad bit too predictable and too safe. And Dan wanted to shake that up. I'm not saying that man is out the door, but what I am saying is, hey, dog, this is what I want to see.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker.
I do agree with her on the shake-up thing. That's what I think Dan wanted to shake it up. John has his way of calling plays. He look at it a different way. Dan got a different way. Shake it up a little bit, see what happened. And if it continue to work, John Morton, they call the person to play the rest of the year. Simple as that.
I mean, you got to look back real quick when he first did against Anthony Lynn.
This ain't the same thing as that. Now, that's something that I agree with.
I'm not saying that it is. But I'm just saying, when the Lions, their history started to turn,
When Dan Campbell started
started
calling
calling plays.
Yes.
And if he goes into Philly and puts up another 40 spot, Dan Campbell's off his play card for the rest of the year.
If he goes into Philly and they win that game and they win it by convincing number, yeah, he's calling plays for the season.
True.
I don't think it matters one way or the other, win, lose,
That's how I
or
feel.
draw. It would be unprecedented for head coach to take over play calling duties and then succeed those play calling duties back to the OC at any point in time in the future.
It's never happened. You're right.
So I don't think that's happening at all.
I hear what y'all saying.
He's out the door.
See, that's why I asked the question the way that I did it, because albeit also unprecedented, well, actually, it's not unprecedented. Kansas City, when they had what's his name, that we all wanted to be a head coach.
Shot
No. God damn it.
Daniels. Oh, that guy.
Yes.
Eric Bieniemy. He was the OC, but Andy Reid was calling the plays.
Correct. Andy Reid always calls the plays.
Exactly, but they had him as an OC.
As a face.
Well, not as a face.
Not a face.
It literally could be
From this
coaching by committee. So maybe that is how it goes. So I don't think that necessarily John Morton gets fired, but I also don't think that at any point in time in the future he's the primary play caller.
Right.
He ain't lying.
There's another thing that I sort of kind of noticed. With us moving into first place in our division, our league and in first place isn't safe.
Correct.
We're literally tied. It's not safe.
It's not safe.
We're literally tied
Chicago.
with Chicago.
And,
yes, that's why we're in first place. And Green Bay is still
there.
right there.
Half
I mean,
it
to
is.
be honest, depending on what happens this Sunday,
Will definitely.
Minnesota is still there.
But because they're going against Chicago?
But, just saying. But the question that I thought of when I actually went through it, with the exception of perhaps the AFC South, and maybe the NFC South, no division is safe.
No.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
End of the season, do we think it's going to look the same?
No.
Okay. Because honestly, and y'all know I hate to agree with him, but I agree with him.
Y'all been agreeing like the last 2-3 pods.
I agree with him.
But I said him. I got a name.
MTK.
See what you did there. But let's go through it. AFC East. Patriots are 8-2. Will they be the AFC division champ end of the season?
AFC champ or the division champ?
AFC East.
East champ?
AFC East champ.
I think so.
I think so.
You say yes. So I already know who you're gonna say.
Buffalo.
Who is 6-3.
I believe in the Buffalo way.
All right. AFC North. Right now, Steelers in first place at 5-4. Will they be the AFC North champion at the end of the season?
Not even close.
No. You say no. So
Who also?
that means
That's between them and the Ravens, right?
They want to get rid of the Ravens.
the Ravens are 4-5
I'll
right
say
now.
this.
They only want to get rid, right?
Yes.
The only one, yeah.
Is Jackson back healthy and playing? Lamar back?
Yes.
Yeah.
He played last week.
I don't think that's a hit up.
Played the
I
last
think
2
it's
weeks.
going. I'm not considering any of those Ohio teams.
Well, no, they're dead.
Yeah. I don't think the Steelers can do what Aaron Rodgers old ass. Fuck Aaron.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
AFC South. Colts 8-2. 2 games behind them. Jacksonville Jaguars.
Colts gonna be Colts. They moving on.
Next question.
Yeah, because Jacksonville is
I sort
not
of kind of
Jacksonville.
agree with that. AFC West. Broncos 8-2. Will they be
That's a
the
tough one.
AFC West
No,
division champs?
no.
Who will be?
The only reason why I say that is, as much as I hate to admit this, Kansas City could finally find a stride, but the Chargers don't sleep on Herb Street.
Well,
Who's Herb Street?
It's Herbert.
Herbert. Oh,
But
Justin
they not
Herbert.
Oh shit!
Justin Herbert. Herb Street's the
Shit! That's a ghetto nigga I know on Facebook. My bad.
But Herb Street's the guy
No,
that
Herb Street's on the
First Street is an announcer.
for college football.
College
Like,
game.
no, it's actually a hood nigga I know. My bad. But don't sleep on the Chargers. That's what I was trying to say.
And nobody's sleeping on them.
And
They're
I feel like-
wait.
Okay.
The Chargers are a game behind the Broncos. The Chiefs are 2 games behind.
It's because the Chiefs, because of their legacy, I wouldn't be surprised if they fight their way through. But I see LA Chargers.
So the final answer is the Broncos are not going to be the
They're
AFC
not.
West.
They're not.
You know, I like
That's
the
my
Broncos. I do, but I think the Chargers gonna take it.
Get the flip-flop shit on me. Just like a hoe I knew in Detroit back in 62, 63.
The NFC East, yeah, we are pretty much convinced that
It's
Philly
Philly. That's it.
got
Yes.
NFC North. Lions 6-3, Bears 6-3, Packers 5-3-1, Vikings 4-5.
I think we have the most difficult division.
We do.
Bias included. Lions gonna take it.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna go with the Lions because the Packers hasn't shown me nothing in the
Thank
last
you.
couple weeks. I mean, they scored 2 touchdowns the last
And
2
Jordan
games they
Love is
played.
looking confused as hell.
I think their offense is
Matt and
less than average at best. You know, it's not. Bears, yeah, they're 6-3, but I think their toughest games are coming up.
Yeah.
You know, so I think we'll see what this going on. And Minnesota, they'll stick around, but they're not.
But they ain't gonna.
They're not gonna.
That is correct.
Now, you just saw these games this past weekend.
I did, and I can't give them. They're beating who they're supposed to be. How about that? They should have beat the Commanders. No Daniels, no receiving.
Ain't nobody asked you about nothing, and I'm not gonna have this fucking straw man
Every
argument.
time should comes up, he does the dissertation.
Ladies and gentlemen, a tap dance.
Answer the damn question.
Listen, wait. But that what they beat 2 in a row. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay, so who?
I think the Packers gonna take it.
You disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk.
NFC South, the Bucks,
Bucks.
Bucks.
Who's behind them?
the Panthers at 5-5.
I'm going with Bryce Young.
Now you just being contrary.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
NFC West. This is tough as shit.
It is. It is.
Seahawks currently in first place, but they play the Rams this weekend, who are also 7-2, and just lurking right behind them is 49ers, which I've already told you I think they're gonna fizzle out. So I can take them out of the race.
I'll say this. I'm kind of on the same plane as you because 49ers, yeah. But the Rams, I think the Rams will end up. I think the Rams is going to ram their way through to be the top.
Ram their way through.
Yep.
That's a sound bite. Got it. Y'all, you say Rams?
Unlike you, I don't think the 49ers gonna fizzle out as soon as Purdy get back. I think they make the playoffs, but I think the Rams will win the division.
You say Rams though?
So you say the Rams?
But I'm not somebody fizzle out. They're not gonna fizzle out.
this one's kind of up in the air for me. And I have to go probably to offense, and I think the Rams have a little bit better offense. I think their defense is good enough to keep up with Seattle.
Find out this week.
Yeah, so I go Rams.
I'm going Seattle.
Of course you are.
No,
You believe in Donald? Oh shit!
no, I do not believe in Darnold. I will never believe in Darnold. But I do believe in that defense, and I do believe
They do
in the
have
way
good
they
defense.
Oh, they
scheme
got
it
great
up.
defense. They got great
They
defense.
have good defense.
Aha!
America will see who shakes out with these division champs.
Kenny Smith
In 9
feels like
weeks.
wearing brown.
This week's power rankings. So let's start with TBD.
Hello.
And
Look,
America,
myself.
This
These are all my favorite ones.
this is going to be interesting because I don't know. Hold on. Here's why this week's power rankings are going to be interesting. Because America, last week, with regards to our picks, we start this thing where your picks have to come from your power rankings. So when I start saying who's number 1 through 5 for each of us,
I like
shit just got real.
Okay.
TBD. This week's power ranking. Number 1, Los Angeles Rams. Number 2, Detroit Lions. Number 3, Philadelphia Eagles. Number 4, Indianapolis Colts. Number 5, New England Patriots. Thank God you didn't say Atlanta this week.
Look, I will give you a purple notebook and kick your ass out this bar.
Got him.
Here's my top 5. New England, Denver, Detroit, Seattle, Indy.
But wait, there's more.
Franchise, his top 5, Rams, New England, Indy, Detroit, Seattle. This shit starting to sound redundant?
You got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate. So you got to coordinate.
Yes, that's what you did.
Whip.
Oh boy.
Number 1, Denver. 2, New England. 3, Philly. 4, Rams. 5, Seattle.
So you didn't put Detroit in there at all.
They got the top 5. That's his top 5.
You a hater.
Damn.
There's a whole lot of overlap. So this week's picks are going to be interesting as hell.
Say something else.
Our Detroit Pistons
Show did.
just won their 7th straight game. This game is special because they won this game by 11
Without their
without 4 of their 5 starters. Here's the crazy part about it. One of those starters is actually only a starter because the real starter is hurt, and that's Jaden Ivey. Duncan Robinson is in the starting lineup because Jaden Ivey is hurt. They're now,
I don't know about that.
They're 10 and 2. They're 10 and 2.
yeah, they're 10 and 2.
They up there with OKC.
And the question that we just have to ask, since Jaden Ivey has went out, we went on a hell of a surge last season, had a hell of a playoff. Well, I can't say I had a playoff run, but
We gave it a good valiant
had
effort.
a good first round.
Yes.
And we started this season off 10 and 2. Do we think that the Lions, moving forward, Pistons, would be? Do we think that the Pistons, moving forward, are going to be better, worse, or the same when Jaden Ivey returns?
I think they're going to be the same.
I think it's going to be the same.
I don't think they're going to change too much because I don't think Bickerstaff. I think Bickerstaff's smart enough coach where he's not just going to insert him into what he's already worked on.
You got to, appreciate him. Sure.
You're not going to take away. You're not going to put him in here if something's working. I mean, you're going to slowly get him in.
So.
But my question is, do we call this win tonight
Yes.
a marquee win?
Yes.
Could we have deletion of hoops?
Yes.
That's what we're calling these guys.
Wait. We're not going to overlook this dumb shit.
We're calling these guys the
You literally went that far just to come up with that corny ass joke that you just said.
So let me say,
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
so I think we end up better.
Okay.
And that's because I am taking into account that, yes, one person has been injured, but Bickerstaff is a smart enough person where it's like, you're going to have enough scrimmage games so that way the chemistry can get there, you get comfortable. Because, see, if you're our athlete and you come off an injury, you're going to play a little bit more timid and you got to loosen up. You don't want to mess up the chemistry that is going right now because you're coming off the momentum of what you showed last season. Because at one point, everybody just knew the Knicks was going to walk through us. That was a hell of a tournament, hell of a series.
Okay.
Now seeing what these boys are doing, and they're number one in the Eastern Conference seed, ingratiate them in, figure it out. I think we can end up being better once he gets comfortable.
I like where your head's at, man.
I think that they'll be better offensively. I don't think Jaden Ivey, even when he get back to his normal thing, he's not going to start. I wouldn't start him. He'd be a nice bench player come off the bench, backing up Kate. I'm not going to mess with the chemistry he's already got there and how to win. I don't think he should. If he was here, I don't think he started. That's me.
Okay.
I understand what we're saying about, bringing them along slowly and not messing up chemistry. I agree with all of that.
Okay.
But eventually, Jaden Ivey is going to be your starting two guard.
Okay.
He is going to be your starting two guard. They didn't draft him at 5 for no reason. He's going to be, whether we like it or not, he's going to eventually be the starting two guard.
Okay.
And he won't be. He won't be on the second team because that's what Marcus Sasser is for, who is also hurt.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
He will be starting, and when he does, you all have all said it. Yep, I do think that JB Biggerstaff is smart enough to get the rotation right to where.
So you think they're going to be better?
I think they'll be better.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right.
Well, that said, franchise, you put something in the group text that sort of kind of shits on everything that I just said.
Right.
And that is, there was a Bleacher Report article that came out that suggested that we give up Jaden Ivey, Ron Holland, Tobias Harris, 2 future firsts.
Protected, but doesn't matter anyway.
For Lauri Markkanen of the Utah Jazz.
I think that's too much for him.
Yeah, Ivy,
Tobias Harris,
and
Ron Holland,
okay.
2 future firsts for Lauri Markkanen.
He's not worth it. Not to me. And I'm also a person.
I'm not going to say he's not worth it, but I am going to say that's too much to give up.
Let me rephrase it. I won't say he's not worth it, and I'm using air quotes. What I'm saying when I say worth it, when chemistry works and dynamics work, you can't replace that. Even though somebody might have the talent, it's something different about, and especially if you've ever played organized sports or anything, when you work well with your teammates and your coaching and all that stuff, that's an energy and it's something that you cannot replace.
Yes, but you also cannot be afraid to give up good to be better.
I get that, but I don't think you're going to get that with that trait.
He is literally what they're missing.
I would give up
Not all of that.
I would give up Ivy. I would give up Tobias Harris and the 2 picks.
I don't want to give up the 2 picks.
Fuck them picks. The picks ain't got shit to do with it.
No,
I actually agree. I actually agree with that.
I can't give up Holland. I can't give up Ivy or Holland. You give one or the other.
I agree with you, and if I had to pick one or the other, yes, it would be Jaden Ivey.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
If you think the Pistons are going to be as good as we think they're going to be, pick 25, 26.
Right. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, and for some reason, I'm closer to not giving away Holland. You know,
that's what I said.
What I'm saying is, I think they're building this team on defense again. And if you trade one of your defensive guy who complements Lesor Thompson, then you're changing the image of the team.
You got a gift, my friend.
Here's something else that I want to bring up. And America, full disclosure, I would have brought this up last week, but Rip tanked the whole goddamn segment.
He said,
in a high voice. Hold on. I'm about to give you some credit.
Okay, go ahead.
Last week, this was a topic that we were going to talk about, and we started to bring it up. We were talking about OKC winning 25 straight to start the season.
Oh shit!
This lucky son of a bitch says, "Hey,
They're not gonna win against the Trailblazers.
they're not going to beat the Trailblazers." And when I say that night, OKC lost to the Trailblazers.
Even a broken clock is wrong twice a day.
Night. So we just sort of kind of tabled that.
Literally.
With that part of the show. However, here we are this week because since then, that's literally the only game that they've lost.
We played cards with Chauncey last week.
Don't do that to Chauncey.
I was not.
I see what you
I
did.
was
Don't
not
do
playing
that.
Chauncey. I was at Gil Wynn's house.
That makes it even better.
Got it.
Yep. He also was at Diddy's house playing the cards.
No, they did it.
Literally. Right. But in us having that conversation last week, you brought up something that was sort of interesting. Okay, so no,
his blood pressure.
So no, they don't have the they didn't get the record for
most wins to start season.
And we're all sort of kind of in lockstep that they won't beat the 71 or 72 Lakers record for consecutive games won, which is 32 or 33. However, it's 74-8 on the table for the OKC Thunder this season.
Okay.
74-8 tonight. That's the
Hold on, you gotta stop saying them lose because when you say they fucking, you gotta stop saying that.
Because they lose.
They're playing the Lakers.
Okay, so still, fine. It's 74-8. Is that in range?
I don't think so.
Fathomable?
Let me tell you something.
I think they're gonna lose.
I'm not even gonna answer on that because I didn't think 73 wins was possible.
But
it happened. So if you got the right team and they got the fucking right team.
You can't never answer a sure question.
Because it's tough, man. I don't want to put myself out there like that.
You're not. You're not selling ass.
I can't sell ass. Don't nobody buy it.
Yeah.
Thank God for the edit button.
I don't think they're gonna get it.
I don't think
I like the team. They're tough to beat.
I think they're gonna have a great record. I just don't think it's gonna be those numbers.
Franchise.
History says no on my book.
History says
that's a hard thing to do.
No doubt.
You know what? I say this though.
It lasted. Okay, so for context,
You buy, I sell.
For context,
That's your sign.
72-10.
What, man? Go ahead.
72-10. That was 96, right?
Yeah, the Bulls.
Yep, the Bulls.
73-9. That the 72-10 lasted 20 years.
Yep.
Well, 73-9, Golden State.
2015, 2016.
That team was
That
awesome,
is a
though.
phenomenally built team.
Yeah, still didn't win the championship.
They ran into the best off.
No, they ran into the refs. But that's neither here nor there. That's not the conversation we're having. That's not the conversation we're having.
Okay.
So, with the way that things change, it took 20 years to take down 72-10. We're now 10 years down the road.
Oh, you looking mathematically.
Nah, I'm just saying, this is not unthinkable.
I don't see it happening.
I agree. It's not unthinkable, but
It might be.
I got to see a couple more games, see how truly focused they are.
Because this is a young franchise still. They
got some talent.
They
I get
do.
that.
They do.
I think the game's been really that tight.
I think the only thing they got against them is they're in the West.
So was it
right.
I know.
He was in the West.
Yeah, but back then there wasn't so many.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. In fact, it was probably more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. What they did was fucking
I
crazy.
said right now in the West, it's only like probably 4 or 5 teams. You really got to truly play every night on them. The rest of them, you probably can hit cruise control with that team at least. Hit cruise control to win the game.
Golden
There's 4 or 5 teams. You got to come play. Now, Portland ain't one of them, but they got popped up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think.
You think OKC can do it?
I think it's more possible than not. I'll put it that way.
Okay, but
I really, really do.
the way I look at it. That's not the question I was asked. Do I think it's possible? Sure. Do I think it's probable? No.
I think it's probable. Do I think I'm not going to ask anybody. Do I think is this going to happen? That's way too on the nose to ask that. But do I think that it's more possible than
you think it's more
probable? Yes.
You think it's something that can be accomplished easier said than done?
Yes.
That about sums it up for me.
With all of that said, let's do this.
Let's do it.
We do power rankings for everything else. Let's do a way too early season power ranking for basketball for the NBA.
Woo, that'd be tough.
And also, America, you all can thank franchise for this segment too. Because he's the jackass that's sent me.
I didn't say
I didn't say yours, but he sent me a power ranking of some jackass media personality put together.
You see it?
I did.
I know.
And then Detroit wouldn't even on it.
I know.
That's why.
Second best record in the league.
That's why he sent it.
In the league, not even in the conference.
If they were on the fucking page, I would have sent it.
Okay, so now here we are. We get to say fuck you to whoever it was that did it.
Right.
And give our own power ranking. I'm pretty damn sure that we all just start with OKC.
Yep.
Yes.
Number one. They're number one. Yep.
Yes, I would agree.
Number two.
Detroit.
That's not going.
That's not going. We're not
going anywhere.
I'm getting T-shirts made.
It's not going anywhere.
Detroit basketball.
I'm going number two with the best.
You're going number two with the Pistons. Okay. Everybody in the
three, but
hold on, because I already know what he's gonna say.
Okay, go ahead.
What? Go ahead. No,
say it.
my number two team, man.
Foreign trade barrier. Could they be foreign trade?
No. I know what he's gonna say.
You know.
One, I'll say it with you.
What?
On the count of three, we'll say it together.
Okay.
One,
two, three. Cleveland.
Oh, man.
You want to say Cleveland?
No.
Okay. All right.
I will.
You want to go say Indiana?
No, fuck no.
So then that means
I like them last year than before that.
Okay, so then you're gonna say the Spurs.
I actually gonna say Denver.
Gonna say Denver. Okay.
I gotta give Jokic his props still.
All right. I'm not on it.
They got rid of Ant. I mean, I don't think they should got rid of Porter, but they still good.
Okay, so
Detroit.
All right.
Yeah, Detroit is number two.
All right. So we all got OKC number one.
Yes.
You got number two. Detroit number two. I got Cleveland. That's number two.
Okay.
I got Detroit as number three.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Number three.
I got Detroit number three as well.
Number three.
I got my three, so I'm at four.
Who was three for you?
Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland's three for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cleveland's four for me. Three. I don't know what the score is difference between San Antonio and LA, but I don't have. Okay, so I'm gonna go with San Antonio.
Number three.
LA beat San Antonio last week.
Oh well, sometimes you have what you mean.
I mean,
What? Go ahead, keep on.
Number four.
I got Cleveland at four.
You got Cleveland at four.
I think
I
Detroit
have
can beat
Cleveland
them.
as four.
You got Cleveland at four.
I'm gonna go with Denver at four.
I got San Antonio at four. And number five,
San Antonio.
I got Denver.
Denver.
I got the Lakers.
Yeah, no, I ain't tripping. And that's sort of kind of splitting hairs.
Yeah.
I was just curious. I figured it was just an exercise we do.
Yeah, we're like 1/8 into the season, so yeah.
Exactly.
It's early. Yeah.
There's only like 11, 12
holding
games
that.
that's been played.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, nobody's been holding that.
Yeah.
Baseball.
I had declared that we would not talk any more baseball until the season started up next year.
Oh, he broke that promise.
However, I have to talk about this, and honestly, this really isn't a segment about baseball. It just contains baseball players.
So it's a segment about baseball.
No.
What are we talking about?
Y'all both said no.
Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz, formerly of the Cleveland Guardians, have been indicted multiple charges relating to sports gambling. America, I'm sure you all have read what they did and how they did it, and text messages about cockfighting and shut up.
I won't even go there until I realize what you said.
And other crazy shit going on.
They have been on Cox?
Told you to shut up.
All right.
But I'm not. I don't even want to go over the whole gambling aspect of this anymore. It's like we're literally doing this shit every other week.
Yep.
2 weeks ago, it was NBA. Last week, it was the college kids.
Yep.
This week, we're back to Class A.
I mean, but like,
I should have never said that.
Never said that word. You should never say that word.
The chicken fight.
You should have said Legion of Hoops.
Rooster fighting.
I'm gonna have to smack everybody on the panel.
Not with Cox.
Yeah, this is the gift that keeps on giving. So, shut up. Here's my question now. There is one common denominator between all of these controversies, conspiracies. Shut it, you.
What is the FBI?
The FBI. Yeah, you were trying to be funny, but yeah, that's actually the common denominator.
Right.
Anybody believe? Because the last time this situation came up, the feds said a word that we hadn't heard in about 25 to 30 years.
Cox!
Ooh, I missed that word.
What was the word?
Close. La Cosa Nostra.
Oh. Yeah.
Is that Cox in Spanish?
No.
Okay. A, it's not Spanish. It's Italian. And B, do we think that all of these conspiracies that are coming out of the woodworks, you are a child. Do we believe that all of these controversies are connected bottom up?
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna say this about that. If it wasn't for the mafia or the mob, they wouldn't be going after none of these people. They trying to pin somebody down. They gonna use these guys as fucking scapegoats.
Shut up! Don't say nothing. Mute for the rest of this segment.
They trying to pin somebody down. They go after some certain person.
Oh, so their glasses off.
I think that this is. I think that you're on to something. Shut up!
Why are you fucking? Why are you sitting there like agreeing with him so much tonight?
I don't know, and I don't.
Because I'm right.
Did you fall down, hit your head?
I don't.
Shut up! The blue pill.
I can't make this shit up. Oh my god! I think we pretty much lost TBD for the rest of the show.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that all of these conspiracies are connected by somebody in the mob. Just say yes and agree.
That's the one guy. That's somebody big, and they're gonna use all these people against him. Simple as that. You okay?
Well, America, it's that time of the week again. We're here for the picks. Last week, believe it or not,
Oh, he's coming to me.
franchise went 3-0.
Hit that dance.
First time.
Hit it.
I'm gonna give you a moment.
Oh.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Because you're still 12 and 18.
That's all I got.
I went 2-1.
That's why I didn't bust a move.
I am mad. I went 2-1, so now I'm 16 and 14. You two went 1-2. I got respectively. Yeah, you made
enjoyed it.
No, that's good. Go ahead.
Oh, he's going for the ref again.
Yep, nope, whatever. Long story short, Whip is now 15 and 15, and TBD is still in first place at 18 and 12. You're losing ground every week, though. Every week.
I still got ground.
Not for long.
Where you at?
Right behind you. That. Shut it.
That was last segment.
America!
Here we are at this week's picks.
Bad place to be.
All right. America again. It gets interesting because, well, we're picking from our top 5 power rankings, and well, we all sort of kind of pick the same people for the most part. So we're about to see some separation in the coming weeks.
Not segregation.
Separation.
I apologize.
There ain't no water fountains over here.
Wow.
Oh my God.
TVD's picks are all inclusive, first of all. But TVD's picks are for this week, of course, Detroit plus 2.5 over Philly. The Rams -3 versus Seattle. And reluctantly, on her behalf, New England -12.5 over the Jets. I also picked Detroit -2.5 over Philly.
As you should.
Denver +3.5 over Kansas City, and Seattle +3.5 over the Rams. See you chumps on top. Franchise decided to pick. Oh, look at that. Detroit +2.5.
Climb that mountain. You gotta climb that mountain.
Well, you don't gain any ground if we all pick the same fucking thing.
Okay, maybe one game. Maybe one game I enjoy.
Ground over. Go ahead.
Maybe one game I enjoy. Maybe one game.
Yeah. So you got Detroit +2.5 over Philly. You also have Rams -3 over Seattle.
She's looking at my sheet.
And then you have the Jets +12.5.
+12.5.
Versus New England.
Only because it's a Thursday night game.
I'll see you
The Thursday night game are
Wednesday.
garbage. We'll see what happens.
Meanwhile,
We're in Glen, baby.
I got a different pick than one. All my picks different.
hold on. No, it's not.
No, different one.
Denver I did. Yes. +3.5 over Kansas City.
Did you pick Denver or you pick Kansas City?
I picked Denver.
Okay.
And you pick Kansas City.
I picked Denver.
No, we both picked Denver. +3.5
Oh, y'all been agreeing all day.
over. Yeah, I don't like it. +3.5 over Denver. Over Kansas City, rather. New England -12.5 over the Jets.
But
And the Rams -3 over Seattle.
So you the antithesis.
Climb that mountain.
No,
Climb that mountain.
this-
Just you.
Oh, you're the antithesis.
why is that?
But
I'm not trying to
literally,
explain it.
what winds up happening is we literally all pick some variation
Oh, the same thing.
of the same thing.
I mean, either you gonna gain the ground, you gain shit.
Either you gain ground or you don't gain shit.
What you gonna do about it then?
America, those are your picks for the week. Like I say around this time,
I didn't pick him up for lunch, so I said that.
don't bet on this shit. This has been sports in layman's terms.
All delays.
You can't let that segment go.
I don't even that's what you did.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this content. Let the world know we out here talking about it. You can find us YouTube, Sports in Layman's Terms, Facebook, Sports in Layman's Terms, TikTok, Lay Term Sports, Twitter, X, whatever, Lay Term Sports. And if you really want to get up with us, just pop through every Wednesday, 8 o'clock. That's when we do our taping. Come through, be part of a live studio audience. On behalf of myself, Willie So and
Stevie Franchise.
Plus
CBD.
And
why I put participate, I don't even know. Go ahead.
What Boomer say?
What?
Whip, why I participate.
That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. You just didn't say it right, but that's
Okay, I got tongue tied there for a minute.
well.
This has been sports.
Can we
In country terms.
You don't need to. It's close.
Whatever.
Y'all know the rest.
Every week,
We love you, America.
every week I'm gonna change your
That
name.
nigga